I ain't studying you. And the regular language means I really don't care what his position is based upon his political motive.
All right, Winters is in the building, man.
Tito, I want Tito.
Hey, thanks. Shout out to the man. But y'all know she gonna give you a good show.
Mickey in the building. What that mean?
I was here though. I told you. Remember, I told you about about a month and a half ago. I said I never seen an email beef. When I was telling you, if a resident filed her, she got to go to court now. How the court might play it and try to do it, but think Nene gonna be messing around with her.
I think he might not want to mess with her. I wonder, is this how AC felt when he found out everybody found out he was getting his house done?
Yes, I had a cocktail.
What's up, family? Good evening. You see, I got this thing right. Good evening, good evening, good evening. The lovely Linda Chilton, thank you for coming back in. Concrete Jungle, thank you for tapping back in. The lovely Marcia Tarver for standing in the fold. You heard? H-Sprag, good evening. What up, though, Jasmine and Gold Blue? How y'all beautiful people doing on this lovely cold evening? Good evening, Cassandra Scott, Wanda Smith, Lydia McNeely in the building. How y'all doing? Y'all see I had to go get Yogi G. Did I get that right? Yogi G?
Yeah. I don't know if it's a delay on my end or on y'all end, but I'm in.
You in? I mean, if you wanna just put your logo up, that ain't no problem. Because if it's a little delay out, because it looked like you froze, you can put your see, we can hear you. That ain't no problem. How you doing though this lovely evening?
Oh man, it's Friday. I'm still standing. Things are good. DCA totally blow up, so thank the universe for that. I still get to come here and see y'all on prime time for $5 Friday. Is it still $5 Friday, Nick?
It hasn't changed to Saturday yet. How you doing, Linda Chilton, Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis, and Mama Quill in the building? So what's been? I was following you and Honor Page. I see y'all was doing things in them DC streets. What y'all had going on? How you doing, Michelle Smith? Good evening, and your husband, aka Ann, in the building.
Oh man, you know what to do. Sometimes you gotta be about it while you talk about it, and that's what me and Anna do out here in these DC streets. We can't let people just go ahead and make decisions for us. We're not built like that. So sometimes you gotta get out here and see it for yourself before you hear it from other people. And so Anna hosted a nice panel conversation with some of our elders and community leaders and potential candidates. We got to hear from one of our potential candidates for our Ward 1. That's slightly where the money resides.
Okay.
And then, we had our somebody who wants to be our at-large council member.
Right.
So it's good to hear from them. And I know it's like the Titanic. Mick, how everybody was scattering like roaches trying to find a lifeboat. That's what our politics look like right now. So I can't even. If I told you everybody that was running in DC that came out the gutter, boy, we'd be here all night. And I know we only on here for an hour.
For sure. So wow, I mean, so is it chaotic like it is? I mean, right now you finding out certain people. What's up, the lovely Maria Carter in the building? How you doing, beloved? That's family, though, my real family. And Georgia boy, top of the morning, fam. I mean, top of the evening. Damn, top of the evening. I'm tripping. I mean, do y'all know? Y'all know everybody who's running for like what we call it council? Y'all call it wards.
Yeah, we call it. So in DC, we have wards, and we have 8 wards that represent different sectors of the city. And like I've said a couple of times on our show, just a thought per my logo, that we have 13 council members that are responsible for telling us what we're going to do and where the money goes. And then we have our diabolical mayor. That's just my opinions. Not those of 810 News Media Group, but those of Yogi G.
For sure.
Yeah, nah, Mick, but y'all, you think that Flint politics and elections is crazy, man. We got a whole shitstorm going up here. That's my one for the evening, Mick. I know we a family show.
For sure. But sometimes you got to get it off.
Yeah.
and loving me and the lovely Carolyn Hendricks just tapped in. Good evening, you beautiful queens. Thank y'all for tapping in. I mean, but you know what? Well, we making a little noise, but y'all president was here for a minute.
Wait a minute. You gotta choose your words wisely. Who's president?
My bad. Our president, the president of the United States, but he was in Michigan. You heard what happened
Nah, remind me, man. You know I've been out here in the
when
streets. You have to.
he was up there was at the Ford plant, and when he gave he gave one of the workers the middle finger, told him "f off."
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah,
yeah. I
yeah,
just seen
yeah,
the
yeah.
headline on that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, but he's the representative. He's the representative from DC now. He came up here to Michigan. He came up here, showed himself now.
You know, I like how you try to put us all together, Mick. You know, like I just want you to differentiate. That's the word for today. Differentiate people from the Washingtonian experience, and then you have the DC resident experience. So what you experienced there was the audacity of your president, not mine, coming to show his Washington D.C. politics. But I mean, hey, that man, he shouldn't be mad, right? That's the world's most expensive middle finger to happen, isn't it? He got like
For
seven.
sure. He helped him out. That's what
I'm
you know
trying
what
to
I'm
tell
saying?
you.
Damn, I wish I could have been there. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
how
I
many,
could have
you know how
got me
many.
put out or something, get a nice little, but I don't
Hey
work.
Mick, I'm trying to tell you, if that's all I needed to get paid out here, I could have been racked up. I got a couple of people I need to go back and get my money up.
No, I feel you. That's why I was asking because I mean, a lot of time people see what be going on, like when you see Flint politics, and I'm glad you be saying that. Like we think we got it, we got it bad, man. Listen, this other cities, it's just that this is what we seeing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like and I get what you be saying when you be talking about your mayor or whatever, but to me, it's like I don't, I try to look at it. How you doing, the lovely Sherry Allen just in tapped in. Good evening, beloved. I'll give you an example. Like I just got some, and I kind of can say this. Do I ain't gonna use winter stuff. I was gonna use her stuff, but I got some little breaking news of myself. I can't use this. She can't get mad at me for using this. Don't y'all tell her I used it. We'll be arguing. But I got I get stuff too. I get stuff too. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna
Where,
do
where
this.
you get your word from, Mick? We need to know
This ain't
exactly.
word from the curve. It's just a breaking news. Because if I would have used that one breaking news, they always give me a hard time and stuff. Now, now this is some diabolical stuff right here.
Uh-oh.
Now, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This is just some stuff that I got. It ain't me. You can go check it out. Now we got a council person, right? They running for council. You don't supposed to owe no money. But we got the council lady in the fourth ward, which is Judy. She owed $5,825 or $5,825. And
What?
they got, and they got Candace in the seventh ward owe 1,500.
Now, when you say "oh," what do you mean? Oh,
I'm
and to
guessing this is
whom?
they count or whatever stuff money. I'm guessing taxes or something they might owe. They didn't pay their bills. They didn't pay whatever. I don't know if this from campaign. Let me make sure because
Yeah,
I had
you gotta check that, Mick. We gotta make
yeah,
sure
this
you
just
safe in
got
these
sent
streets. You
to me.
might disappear for telling bad news around the
Yeah, yeah.
Flint.
No, this is coming from the Genesee County
Oh, okay.
candidate or committee name. Oh, you know what I'm saying? 81 committees found. So I guess this when they campaign committees or whatever they got and money
Mm.
that they owe. I was just saying Judy still owe. I was saying, but how do they still let y'all run if you don't pay what you owe? I thought you
Now,
had.
hey,
I,
hey, let me talk to what I know, because I
okay, I'm
still
just
want to walk.
asking
I still want to
because
walk these streets safely, so I don't want to be
yeah,
saying something that I'm not qualified to answer.
facts,
I
facts.
would listen. I'll tell you what. I'll raise you this. We have a council member who got caught in 4K accepting money in an envelope from some people who was looking for some contract help, right? And
Hmm.
so he ended up on an FBI investigation. And so the council, his colleagues, decided to give him the heave ho. But of
Mm,
course, that's not how our justice and democracy system works. So they had to do a special election where he was able to run again. And this is our Ward 8 council member, who I think is pretty dope. But 4K is hard to beat. That's a hard case
Yeah.
to beat.
Nah,
4K, two or
nah,
three
this
different
ain't
outfits, Mick. I mean,
nah. Yeah, this ain't nothing with that. I'm saying I'm thinking this is how I guess you had to pay whatever. Like I guess because I haven't ran for none. I'm thinking this is with campaign finances. I'm not for sure, but it's
I
on there.
mean, I
You can
would think that
pull
it
it
would
up.
be an integrity. I mean, the course the
You
chat
know
would
what I'm
set it straight, but
Yeah, Lanita Murray, thank you for that $5 super chat. Yeah, this is not, I'm thinking this is probably something with a committee or something. Because if I'm not mistaken, family, is that what you is when you be running? Don't you have to pay something off or something? You have to, if you running, you're supposed to be clear. You don't supposed to be. I'm not. I'm knowing that's on the county. You can go pull that up for yourself. That's on the county. But I ask some, a lot of stuff like I get some emails and stuff, different things. Grace and peace. Thank you for tapping in.
yeah, man, I think you're supposed to be in good. I mean, ideally, I would
Yeah.
think that you would supposed to be in good standing.
Yeah, because
Um,
I'm not. I'm know they're not tripping on them on. No, you right about that, Marcia Tauber. She was like, Judy tried to say something about Councilwoman Burns on for a water bill. Tanya basically stated numerous times she was on a payment plan. Judas was being Judas facts, and come to find out that she owe. Ain't that some?
Up, Sherry Allen hit us with something.
Oh, okay. See, with it here it goes. Say they had Beverly Biggs report every dime she got from donations for campaign contributions. They didn't press Liddell, Judy, Candace, or Leon for not reporting, and that's what I'm saying. So maybe this is what this is. And you know what I'm saying? They didn't report, but this is on the county. You can go on their website. I mean, get it. This is high. I'm not. I can't say because who it is because they just sent me. That's like I got all them emails today. You know how you get them proto what's the where they be fake emails.
Oh yeah, the spam joint.
Yeah, and this is what that was one of them. You know, a person send you the email with this, and it just showed Judy owed this and Candace owed this. I'm like, damn. So I'm guessing now the clerk office gonna make sure everybody's stuff is up to date this time. They didn't do it last time, so I'm just trying to figure it out. Let me see, Felicia Martinez. That's that East Coast love you heard by way of New Jersey. We got a sponsor, Yogi. Look, Yogi, I'm getting sponsors for everybody I do a show. Hey, Felicia, thank you, beloved.
Hand claps on
Nikki's
that.
for a
Yeah.
show. For a show. But Felicia always be coming for something for us. You heard she the only one to know it. Nikki's Nightly Left is sponsored by our new national symbol, 47's middle finger. May we all use it with pride as we go about our daily lives. You I'm just saying, Demetri Brown, good evening. Thank you for tapping in. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if this from campaign or whatever it is that people owe now that they own, but whatever it is,
I
it
mean,
might
Mick,
be
it's
campaign
his season.
contributions.
It's the season, right? Like this
Yeah,
administration is running rampant. And when I say this administration, I mean like y'all president, right? And
yeah.
his crew. Nobody's running by the law. I think the only people
Facts.
who the only
Facts.
people who want the law to work is the people who are being hurt by the people who ain't following the law. And so I
Facts.
said to say that maybe whether they owe the money or not, maybe that'll be a political boost. It might have a reverse effect. How much money can you get away with before you even get to the real bag? That's the candidate for me. I don't know. Things are changing.
For sure. I ain't going. Thank you for tapping in, beloved. I wouldn't let you leave. No, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. It's like you see so much stuff, you just can't point like this person crooked, this person. It's just to me, you know what I'm saying? Like all this, you can see it, you can damn near pinpoint it everywhere. Somebody playing games, but it's just like people in other places do get in trouble. I'm
It's
just saying.
fire, dumpster
Let
fires
me see.
everywhere.
Facts. Okay, Stanley Woods said a lot of the money owed are fines for not filling the quarterly reports they owe, but it is compounding by not doing reports, compelling, compounding. Okay, I see what you're saying. So if they owed this money, how was they able to get on if they still got a tab from the last time they was running?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, Mick. I hope the Stanley Woods, man, you can help educate an old girl from the 202. I thought if you owe some money, you can't get no more money, but I know Flint is different. It's different.
Grace and peace with the $20 super chat on the $5 Friday. Believe it. Thank you, beloved. I
Oh
mean, because
man.
I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, how can you not? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a tab, like anybody else, they'd be up on. Remember, they was. I well, you. I ain't gonna say you can remember, but I know they was on Maze about paying stuff, and it's like it seemed like all the mayor, not all, but the ones that we just got, they ain't tripping on what they doing. It's like even his people, like this residency thing is just like downright diabolical. You know what I'm saying? Like you can basically you can say you live here and ain't nobody gonna check you.
Mm.
See, Stanley Wood say Flint and Genesee County don't follow the law,
I
and that's
knew
crazy.
different.
No, that's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? And Deborah Thompson, thank you, beloved. Thank you for tapping in,
What's
and good
happening,
evening to
Deborah?
you too. And good evening, Tasha Lynn. Thank you for tapping in. But I'm just saying, when you see, like I say, like Yogi, this ain't nothing I came up with. I'm telling you, I was getting loaded with them emails this morning and stuff, and this how this was. I just got this email when it was talking about saying Judy O 5800, Candace O 1500. And it's like, damn, didn't they have this last time? How's they able to like to squeak through the cracks? I still feel like the clerk office should have been on top of that last year. Like, how you just gonna Miss Kariza Smith? Thank you for tapping in. How you feel about that? Do you think just in elections here? Do you think it could be Flint can have a good fair election?
Oh man, listen, who ran that clerk office? Remind me
Davina,
again. Oh man, y'all, yeah,
let me
you
get
got
my
a shot.
trouble.
I can say this because Davina won't never get a chance to put a lawsuit on me. You won't catch a case on me unless you come to DC. So it seems to me that Davina don't have no plans on giving y'all any kind of access to justice. And so I think that they just setting the stage for what been going on. Yeah, I don't think that anybody's interested in following the law because if you follow the law, then some people will be following behind that in handcuffs. It seems like if money is missing and accounted for, at least that's how it happened up here. Money get to missing, people got to go to jail. We also real close to the FBI building, so you know.
No. All I got from that email that I got loaded up, I'm talking about they was running them down. They never said his name. All they showed was Candace, 1500, and Judith Blackfoot Priestley, $5,825.
Oh no, Winston, are you trying to give us some breaking news? Because we'll
Yeah,
have
do you
Nikki
got
hit
some
quick.
breaking news? Just tap it along.
Just let us
I
know.
mean,
It is
type it
$5
along. Type it
Friday.
along.
Y'all
Yes.
see
I mean,
Winters in the chat, man. Y'all better get that $5
drop
Friday
that.
going.
Tell them again, Yogi.
Yeah, we gotta pay to keep the lights on around here. Mickey
Facts.
needs some assistance. Might get some new equipment, you know.
Facts.
So
Because we trying
don't
to be in
forget
them
it's $5
streets.
Friday out here.
We waiting, Winters. Oh, and okay, she talking to Marcia.
Okay, all
Oh,
right.
yeah. Reason Winters is not here is because Winters is her daughter's birthday, so they out to eat, family. But that shouldn't stop you from typing on what you just said. Okay,
Oh,
okay. Here it is. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got. You know what? We got some breaking news. I don't want to steal nobody's
mm.
stuff, so I'm gonna go to my own breaking news. I got my own stuff. Well, I heard this. She said, "Well, I heard council people don't like paying tax."
Mm.
Oh Lord.
I mean, when you don't have nobody checking you, I wouldn't want to pay taxes either.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, they not talking to
Mm.
us. I was
No,
being nice.
I'm not. No, I'm just like, but no, but that's what it go back to. So that's what I'm saying when I ask you, do you think Flint like the lovely Beverly Biggs Levy is in the building? How you doing, beloved? But that's what I'm saying, Yogi. If you owe, I just for the chat. Cause like I said, Yogi, she's not from here, so Yogi wouldn't know how this going. I want to get her, and I'm from here, and I don't know. But Do your taxes have to be paid if you're running for any seat or in any political seat in the city of Flint?
I mean, I know we got a diverse chat, right? Everybody ain't from Flint, but we definitely in support of people getting justice in Flint. So I want to check out in the chat, like, what about the politics in your neck of the woods? Because in DC, I already said, ain't no way somebody got to pay, especially if it's not somebody in the top dog thing. But see, that's the difference between when you got people who doing big business. You'll never know that they're stealing from you until one of their friends get mad at them. But I know once again, Flint is a different situation. Uh, so yeah, I don't know too many people who gonna have money on the books and still out here running for titles, Nick.
That's
But
what I'm saying. We're here. I'm gonna tell you, Yogi, it's gonna be rough. Now it's about 7 people running for the second ward seat, and
how
you
many
got
people?
7, and you got 2 friends that's probably finna be frenemies now, because the ward boundaries changed. So the young lady in the third ward, LaShawn, she will be running for Liddell's seat in the second ward. So them two will be challenging each other. And in the first ward, you got so far right now, you got Art Woodson and you got Deion Freeman, and on the allegedly side, you got Carol McIntyre. So that them gonna be the first for 3 in the first ward. In the third ward, now this will get tricky at the first ward council person who they still trying to figure out where he stay at. He's switching where he stay at now. He's running in the third ward, so he would be running in the third ward against the lovely Beverly Biggs Levy. And
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, which is what I'm saying. So and that's to be determined. In the fourth ward, allegedly, with I'm not going with a definite allegedly. I'm thinking Judy probably gonna run again, the finance chair. I think she would want to run again, because did you know she tried to get a separate pay for being the finance chair? This how gangster the finance chair is, the one that told you if you want to know how much opera money go for you. This her.
Hey, Judy math is dangerous, man. I done call her
Hey,
out sometimes in some of those council
hey,
meetings. How? That's bad math all the way around. But look, bad math is bad math, and then there's Judy math. And that math that I've been seeing coming out that council, boy, been something else. But that still doesn't. I think the most highlighted thing for me and Judy, outside of her bad math, would be the fact that she does it all. When she said that she was an interpreter, man, I was just like,
I thought she had a little Haitian in her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, not trying to be funny. Or Jamaicans, yeah, like 14 jobs. But and I see what you're saying, Sherry Allen. She said, I thought candidates' water bill taxes have to be paid up before they can run for office. Tanya of not paying her water. I mean, she did try to get in Tanya business. That she did try to do. Granny G, thank you for tapping in. How you doing, beloved?
Marcia Tyler said we are operating under Judas math.
Oh,
It's different.
you see this right here? I didn't know this. It said one of the homeless people, the Tanya Jones at Color of Law Coalition, and they built it in the sixth ward, froze to death last night. Both
Oh,
Tanya and Jason and the police went through the building showing conditions. Look, it's messed up out here.
man, that's tough.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like it's too much for. Like I said, people should not, with all these abandoned buildings. It should be something that they can put together, open up warming centers for call them overnight centers to hold them people in. And I get it. That's the same thing. But right now, they'd rather try to help people, but then let you run into some more conditions. I mean, more conditions like that. That's messed up. Let me see. What said, I see Sheldon King coming out of the clerk office. Say, wow,
Mm,
they in the clerk office. Well, he the mayor. He run that thing, so he do what he want to do.
man, that's tough. I'm just still reflecting on that news that you just broke about the homeless resident.
Yeah,
It's real out here because right now I think it's like 18 degrees here in DC, and I mean I think I'm thankful that they have the different. We have like shuttles that go around and around the city, and they'll pick up our homeless
Mhm.
residents and take them to the different shelters and whatnot on warming centers, so they're not out here. We don't, they don't have to deal with that kind of coldness and stuff. So, is that something that Flint has, Mick?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, they do supposed to have the shelters, but for people, but they be shit. Seem like they be crowded.
Yeah,
Because you still see, and they put them out at 6 in the morning. Let me tell you, because I see them every morning when I be going to physical therapy. When I be getting out, you be seeing them letting them out in this cold, and I guess they do got some warming centers, but I be still seeing a lot of people walking around, running in these streets. We do got a homeless problem, and you got to mix that in with mental problem. We got some everything going on, and I don't know really how you fix it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's my understanding that sometimes people feel safer on the streets. Some of our homeless residents here have stated that it wasn't safe in the shelters and things like that. And like you said, some of them do have mental illnesses and challenges and things like that. So I guess the best thing to do if you do see somebody that needs some support and they're experiencing homelessness, what we do sometimes is we'll keep extra gloves or things like that in our cars, hand warmers and stuff like that, just to kind of give them some options while they're trying to keep cold. Or if you got any blankets or anything like that, that'd be great. At least that's some of the things that we do here. I don't know if that's helpful in Flint and other places, but yeah, just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge that.
Right now, one half of the Winter Twins, Debbie Clark, that's what she doing right now. She said, "We out here right now, Mickey, giving blankets, drinks, and food to the homeless." Shout out to the Debbie Clark and in the coalition of what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Now, them real treasures and jewels of Flint. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have to be out there. And them women,
Yeah, Mick,
you
you
know.
had a birthday. I ain't
Yeah,
know
happy
what.
early birthday to the lovely Linda Chilton. Happy birthday, Queen. Happy early birthday.
Our first night together.
And let me see with the
Start off with some.
let me see this right here with Mark Hutchinson. Mark Hutchinson said the mayor does not run the clerk office at all. How does the Vina let declared candidates walk around the clerk office? It's insane behavior. That's what's downright nasty. Good evening, Kawana Mac. Thank you for tapping in. That's just downright nasty what's going on. Let me see what B. Marie said. B. Marie, remember, Fire Chief Wiggins reduced the people in shelters. Facts, he did, which is right now, and it's at the wrong time. And let's be, right now, we know this Michigan. We really haven't hit our below zero weathers right yet. Usually in January, we be hitting them below 5, below 6, below 10 degree weather. We ain't really hit that yet. So you know what I'm saying? So they need to get this together. They need to figure this out. My Color of Law Coalition. Let me put some respect on that name.
You gotta put some respect on that. Yeah.
Oh, allegedly Winter said he let semen. It's Seamus Winters. I'm saying it's Seamus. I see. I just caught that. It's Seamus. Seamus. It's not cut it Winters.
You
Yeah,
gotta read the note, Mick.
allegedly.
You ain't learned
I
yet.
know because I'm up here because I'm trying to read different ones. I'm just a fool. Let me
I was
see the
gonna read it to
lovely.
the steaming too. It had me cracking up.
Yeah. Hi. Good evening, Eartha Logo. Thank you for tapping in. Let me see. Sherry Allen said they had warming centers at the May Center and Brennan Center. The centers owned by the city. That's not enough to address our homeless population. They could build a 24-hour warming center, and that's what I'm saying. Shit, we right here. We right here, beloved. We right here. And the lovely Maria Carter came through with a $20 super chat. So I need a birthday shot. Said I need a birthday shout out January 17th, Capricorn season in full bloom. 50K contribute. Cuz happy birthday. Happy early birthday to you, Maria Carter. You heard? We're gonna say it
Man, Mick, you
again.
shaming on the sound effects. Ain't you in the studio? That's a $20 gift. You gotta give
And this, I'm gonna give her that because she don't do nothing but help. And Debbie Clark with the $5 super chat for the Color of Law Coalition. Thank you, beloved, on the $5 Friday. Now we can't forget Maria Carter's birthday coming tomorrow. You might make
Okay.
me go live tomorrow and say happy birthday, cousin. Another shout out to you. You
Yeah,
didn't. All you
man.
had to do is put it up there. You know I'm gonna tell you happy birthday. Let me see for sure. Let's get these birthday to the. It's Aquarius season. You heard? It's upon us.
Uh,
And
I
I
don't know too
mean,
much about it. I won't be disrespectful. I love a good Aquarius, though, But I'm
for
waiting for Aries season to run around. Catch me in March, good peoples. Yep, yep,
yeah,
yep.
we gotta catch cousin. Cause you know what a drink. I'm bringing you a drink through. I send it by Winters. We're gonna get you a drink. We gotta get you a drink. You didn't done too much for. We gotta get you a drink. If you want it brought to you, or you want me to meet you at a bar. You claim it, you name it, and we there. Let me see. Nah, we rough right. To me, Yogi, I'm just trying to tell you, like I get it because y'all got the big man up there. It ain't only y'all going through y'all council, your
Man.
wards, but y'all got to deal with the president and all the madness that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Even want to fight to be a state, and I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, Mick. I thought I would have thought for sure that what you see happening in Minneapolis would have been DC by now, right? Like,
Hmm.
and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad omen that it's kind of quiet in these city streets, right? Like that's not to say that we don't still have ICE running around and everything like that, but the energy has shifted from what we was experiencing in August 4th to what we seeing happen in those different spaces now. So I think that the quiet is making it most uncomfortable up here.
Right.
And what really matters is like for anybody in politics, I know y'all got a lot of seats that are get ready to transfer over, and then you got
Hmm.
Neely just trying to make a comeback and everything like that, and
Hmm.
we got the similar things. That's why it's like right now we like sisters, like bald headed stepchild in the political race, man. We just out here trying to make sure we get at least one, two. In our case, we need at least 10 out of 13 that actually care about us and won't sell us down the river to replace us with the casino that they trying to put up here, Mick.
Right. Hey, listen, change is terrible. I mean, I was just looking. Did you hear about what they were showing with a 40? Not to change nothing, but out there in the Bay Area with a 49er, they talk about changing their practice facility. And I'm guessing from that with that waste. I mean, with the super. I don't want to know. It's something they done built out there where the players not healing and they getting sicker, getting
Hmm?
injuries. I was just looking. I was reading on that. I don't know how true it is. That's why I'm gonna say allegedly, but I think we need to be a little more careful what we bringing into these areas.
Oh man, I need to know
Yeah,
more about that.
yeah, go pull that up about the 49ers, the NFL team.
So you saying the facility that they built for them to practice in is making the players sick?
Let me go. Yeah, they had, yep. Let me go pull it up. It was talking about San Fran, the 49ers moving because of, let me get it.
So not only do we got data centers making us sick, now the stadiums making the.
Yeah,
They say everything you ever knew was a lie. We want.
yeah. Man, listen, I'm telling you, it messed me up.
So wait, Vic, while you look for that information, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm a visual person. Maybe one day we work on the A10 Flint politics chart so we can catch a visual. So y'all got how many seats that's up for grabs now?
All eight, all nine of them.
All nine of them,
Hmm.
and that's including the mayor.
All of them. I got it
Okay,
for you right here. And this is for injuries. This is allegedly. I don't want y'all. I'm gonna put it on the screen, so I don't want y'all to think it's a conspiracy. Here it go. It said, I'm gonna get back to the mayor too. Yeah,
where's
all
the
everything up, even the governor's seat up. Everything. I think the governor is the senator race. Yeah, I think senator seats up. Everything up. If
okay?
I'm not mistaken.
But back to this. Hip the community. Hit the chat, Meg. What we looking at?
Hold on one second. You said look at the chat. Let me see. Let me see.
No, I said hip the chat, Mick. I said let the chat know what we looking at.
Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah. Let me give a shout out to White Bread that's in the building. She watching too. The one who went to show up on time, Matt, but don't show up here. What's up, White Bread? Just giving you a shout out. Oh, what we watching right here is it says, what's the theory about 49ers injury in the electrical substation? That's what it is. It says the low frequency electromagnetic fields can degrade uh college. I'm saying I can't even get words are hard. Weak tendons cause soft tissue damage at levels regulators call safe. We have a real world cause study proving this. An NFL team whose practice facility sits next to a massive electrical substation. Hmm.
Damn.
So what you think about that?
I think that's tough. I
I just
think
wanted
that
to put that up there.
is that I see. My mind start going to money. Does this mean lawsuits can start happening? Or because they contracted players, they don't. It's just kind of like the small print on the.
See, even when she like, cuz I mean, Marcia Tauber been there. She said, "I've been to Levi Stadium." She said the sounds around that stadium are electrical all day. If you bring up a Google ground picture, you can see the wire and the transformers right in front of the stadium. Yeah, that's what it was just showing right there. It was tripping me out that I seen it and they was talking about it because it made the different podcasts I'd be watching and they
Mhm.
was talking about it. It was saying like how the players' injuries and everything. So that's why I was wondering, and we thinking about how they want to with them supercomputers they want to bring here. The not the what was they calling them?
The data centers.
Data centers, yeah, the data centers. And it's like if you know it's gonna cause waste, and you looking at the the environment, like damn,
Hmm. Yeah,
you
that's
know, yeah, it
it
just
sounds like
made
a
me think.
science experiment. It sounds like one big science experiment.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And now, and this is gonna lead to back to what we talking about the election. You got to be careful who you put in them seats because when you get big businesses coming in, this is the type of stuff that get voted on, and they be able to do these things in these areas. And you're right, Kawana Mac. They put all this stuff in the poor communities, and which is crazy.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like when you think about it, like I know it's not a joking matter, right? But this is how my mind processes, so I don't go completely crazy from all the bad that's happening in the world, right? That's why I say it sounds like a science project because in the movies, when people get exposed to that much radiation or that much things, they turn into superheroes or supervillains. So I'm just like, a whole football team and they sitting around electrical current,
Mhm.
maybe they try and build new super soldiers. That's a tenfold hat theory for you for free on this good $5 Friday. But in all seriousness, it just goes to show the disregard that money has for people. Period. Like
Mhm.
if you had enough money to sit next to them, you wouldn't be in these conditions to be harmed by half of the things that they're funding.
Facts. Because I'm just looking what Marcia Tarver said. She said, you have to see it to believe it. And it sits right next to a subway station. So not only electric data exposure, but the air quality is bad too.
Mm,
Sherry Allen said, that sounds like magnetic energy being exposed in the air. Wow.
see,
Facts,
that's what
Kawhi.
I'm
You
saying.
always ahead of me. You heard? And it's crazy. And I'm looking with Marcia. They use electricity to shock the heart to restart it. Yeah, they're suffering injuries due to the station's proximity. Damn.
See, that's what I'm saying. See,
Science, thank you for this
I mean,
$5 super chat.
got a whole science project happening for the 49ers. And that's just one team. Because I'm pretty sure if you did that kind of investigation about the quality of other stadiums, you might find some things that are problematic too.
Yeah. I'm looking at what Denise Cousins said. The reason they fought the chip plant going in at a mega site was to do with energy and water poisoning. Wow.
Mm,
So the guy said on the news about a mega site was best suited for Flint. How you like them apples? Hey, Miss Mac, I'm ahead of you. I was in the Grand Blank group, and they said, it should let it go to Flint. How you like those apples?
I mean,
That's what I was like. Damn, what you mean? Let it go to Flint? Flint water already messed up.
that's their point, Mick. Like the people catching flack
Right.
right now because the data centers are contaminating water and messing up the air quality. So if you
Mhm.
already in a space that already got water that's jacked up, then it's no harm, no foul. You just continuing on with the devil's work.
I mean, but what type of work is that though? It's like you damned if you do, damned if you don't. So you praying that the people that you vote for, you hoping like right now, and I'm being honest, and I'm not trying to shoot the mayor down or whatever. Like I'm just being like, how can people sit up here and vote for him again? I'm not saying they not, but I'm just saying how can you vote? But the question is, when you look who running, who do you see on there besides if you don't get Councilwoman Tanya Burns, or if you don't get a former mayor Dr. Karen Weaver, if you don't get them, like that's your last hope. Or you know what I'm saying at the time, and I don't want to put you out there, brother. I'm just using you, just me on one of my tangents. You had the county commissioner Del Rico. See, this is what you needed, and it's saying like, and I'm not saying any of them can beat them, and I'm not saying they can't beat them, but I'm saying you needed somebody like that because, like Winters always says, it's about name recognition. It's a popularity contest. Them are the only ones that probably can that got enough popularity that can give it a go. And we know it take money to win these races. You know what I'm saying? Just look at it. The mayor was able to, he in the clerk office doing what he want to do, this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy.
That's how
Looking
it
at the
goes.
list.
When you successfully make other people money and there's no checks and balances like what you guys are experiencing, it's going to continue on.
Thank you, Deborah Thompson, with the 9.99 super chat. Thank you, beloved. Like Winter said, the same way they were excited to come up and speak to him with water in the basket. See what I'm saying?
Some people just be voting blindly. I mean, they got blind loyalty, right? Like you just so used to that. That person did that one thing for you or a family member, or back in the day they held this particular down. So now you just voting out of loyalty. And then the other part of it, some people just lazy. They don't want to do the
Mhm.
work to vet
Facts.
and hold people accountable for showing up. It's not how you show up while you're politicking or you're campaigning. It's what you did before and what you continue to do after when you didn't win the race. Especially when you got people who are coming back into races where they lost it. Like, what have you been doing since then? Have you just been sitting silent and now all of a sudden you like, oh, they re up the money? Here I come again. Vote for me. Like,
Fa-
ooh.
But yeah, facts, Marcia. He taught her. She said those blindly following are the ones who get burnt first. Fact. And you hit it on the nose, Yogi. Just think about this. What these people, you bathing in poison water at the end of the day. I'm still trying to figure out. You got they finna come in. Listen, they don't even have to have debates, Yogi. Debates.
That's wild.
I mean,
I'm not even gonna
don't
hold you.
have to have
That's
debates. Don't have to have no debates. I'm telling you, my first introduction to Brother Elliot was he got mad at him. We was at one of the meet the candidates. And he was like, "What you mean we can't ask no questions?" You know what I'm saying? And it's for the 7th ward. He left. He was like, "The hell with it." What you mean? Because he was going back and forth, and it was like the people who was throwing to meet the candidates. It's like they in on it too.
I that is news to me, Mick. Because here, you try that in DC, you'll never make it. Your name won't even see a ballot. Okay, every time somebody goes on a ballot or somebody announces their candidacy, you got 20,000 different forums that you can attend for people to be able to do just that, ask questions about what your thoughts are on this. As a matter of fact, that's what Anna and I was doing last night. I just told you we had candidates who came and we were able to answer questions. And with DC being the way it is, like I just had a conversation with our attorney general this morning. That's why I couldn't join you this morning
Mhm.
for
Right.
the morning recall. Yeah, I'm talking to our Attorney General Brian Schwab, shook his hand and asked him straight up, "Hey, Brian, listen, tell me how we got $51 million from Pepco, but did they made 103 back?" Like that's the type of things that we're privileged to do here, right? Because I
Mm-hmm.
know I could possibly be speaking from a place of privilege for being in the District of Columbia, aka Washington D.C. But that's just how seriously we take it because we can't like we don't have control over our money.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that like we gotta have soldiers that are going to be able to go to Congress and be like, no, we need this money for this and be fighting for us. So we gonna be up shit's creek because we don't have no other way to generate revenue for us to do run our schools, run our hospitals, and things like that. So you gotta
Mm-hmm.
have people that are not gonna screw you around. There, is it always perfect? No, because
Mm-hmm.
definitely out of that 13, we got some dastardly five too. But I will say that it is a due diligence of people, and everybody is on board with making sure that you can at least ask them all the questions that you need to make you feel satisfied that you're making the right decision. What people do after they get your vote, can't really control that, can we?
No. And Stanley Wood, thank you for that $5 Friday for the super chat. Thank you, good brother. They go Winter. She said the mayor's so bad the last time. The last time he didn't want to debate, and the TV stations took away Weaver's airtime as well. Dr. Weaver, a real
Hey.
doctor. Yeah, that's how they did it. She couldn't even get radio time. Like it was rough out here. It was, and it's like he get away with it. What he getting to do, he get away with it. He get away with it. This what I'm putting up right now from the lovely Sherry Allen. She said they are making sure that master plans come to fruition by any means necessary. That's why the
Mhm.
election is not going to change anything. And she's telling the truth. She's telling the truth.
Yeah, that's a bit
And
of a
I'm
hard
with you, cuz.
reality.
Facts, cuz the only ones voting for him are the dry erase board check beneficiaries. Facts. Marcia Tarver with the $5 super chat on us. It's a $5 Friday. You heard all day. No, so, see, shit, that's good, Yogi G. Maybe after the master plan is fulfilled, we can ask questions.
Yeah, ask
but,
questions on how we got here.
but see, but that's what I'm saying. Like with y'all get to ask the question. I'm telling you, when I went to this, and I hate to keep pulling this up, but I'm gonna pull this up again. FNU, the Flint Neighborhood United. And I get it. They do good things, but it's like when I'm telling you, a resident brought up about his council person in the first ward not living. Could they do? And you think it's been an investigation did?
Nah, not if Davina putting in the paperwork. No.
And you see, and look what went through. She said, I told you the petitions weren't even supposed to start until February. He couldn't wait. He wanted to see who was running and made them push up the date. See what I'm saying? But he don't run the clerk office as independent. The Davina office is not independent. You already heard Winter's been telling all week. She been telling y'all how they been coming up in there, especially Pola Tink Tink in the first ward. He said he running up in there because he's and don't know how to go get the right ones for the third ward because he confused. His teller is in the sixth ward, councilman of the first ward, but he's trying to run for councilman in the third ward. That's a lot where you can mess stuff up. You know how you be trying to talk to three different women and you wonder how you get caught. This is what this man doing right now.
All right, I
And in
got
my
to ask this
humble
question.
opinion. Come on with it.
Just because I keep saying this is my heart, so I got to ask these questions as they come, right? So there's no organization
What up,
that
good brother?
hosts any kind of forum for the candidates to come in and have a conversation about how they're going to serve the community.
Hell, but no. What's up, good brother Deldrin? No, if you do, we on here. Look, I'll give you another one. This one be Marie. No investigation on the state rep Cynthia Neely's 25 million she tried to get from the state budget for Flint, and it
That's
was a
diabolical.
fake nonprofit.
That's
Nothing happened.
diabolical.
And I'm with you right here, cuz I believe that new candidates will demand debates. They need to inform the people of what they plan to do for the city.
There
Those
you
are
go.
young folk
Talking
running.
real.
Fact.
Yeah, I like that plan. Start having your own forums and ask some people to come up. And if they don't come, then you don't get the vote. You gotta
I'm,
take
I'm
the vote.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Yogi. I can tell you, I know 2 wards, maybe I know 3 wards No, I know I can name you about four or five wards that gonna want debates, and I'm gonna go with the easiest one. Fifth ward. If you don't think Montez gonna want to debate whoever running against him, you got to be crazy. So he want camera time. I can see him forcing want to debate. And listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know Art gonna want to because he gonna want to prove that you know what I'm saying. I don't think Art gonna duck not having no debates. I can tell you that right there. I know Maurice Davis and I know Sis Audrey would not deduct, won't be doing no ducking for no debates. I'm gonna be honest with you. Miss Beverly Biggs ain't gonna duck no debate. I know she would love to go. She would do a debate. Like I said, only ones might be tricky is that fourth ward. I don't know who running in the sixth ward. And damn sure I seen Candace. Candace don't like I told you that the ones who was throwing in the seventh ward, they didn't want you they didn't want the residents of the seventh ward asking Candace questions.
Man, I think that A10 should put together a forum. It might be messy, but I think that you can do it.
And we'll try Andre Holland. Good evening. No, this was a real one. Hey, look, Mont Park did one. Weaver, Neely, and Mays tore him up. That was a good one. I think after that, Neely didn't want to do another one. I think that was a debate when he was all done. He was done with debates.
I mean, historically, it that has just always been the way that you've done politics. Like I just watched a movie from like 1930 something, and they was literally debating. You have to say what you are prepared to do and defend what you have done in the past to maintain a seat that you have been that you're an incumbent of. So if anybody is showing you that they are scared to have dialogue about what it is that they intend to do to move Flint forward, that is not your candidate. So I mean, even if it's 18, hell, if it's just a coalition of people who just want to create a safe space, and if you can see me now, I'm using air quotes, a safe space for
Facts.
people to come and tell the people why we should support you, why we sitting here actively dying because nobody has been advocating for the water and they pretending it's not done. We got the receipts to say that the water is still tainted. Then what we doing, you know? And if for anything, I think A10 should just do it for the people, even if people.
Listen, Yogi, I'm with you. Listen, if I can, believe me, I know it take. I know it take people who really know how to do it, and I'm not gonna lie. I would probably lean on Winters. I get a couple people that I know can get down that we can really pull it off. You know, and you heard Winters yesterday. She said it ain't. She ain't got to be no the MC. Now she will be the MC, but she don't have to be the one that's asking the questions because you got to have
Well,
somebody that can
listen.
entertain.
Now I tell you this though. Now I'll come down for that as long as you can promise me they won't be dragging us out with the police. Cause I know how they get down when they get back. Somebody say something wrong, the popo will be outside, and we don't need that. But nah, like I think that they should. You supposed to service the people. You supposed to be other people. You should be able to
Yeah.
talk to the people. But
I mean,
I'm outsider though.
no,
So
for sure. No, it's some great people. Like if I could put to me who I think could put it together, I ain't gonna lie. I would say Winters. I will go with like Jasmine because I like what she do with the fires. Damn, I be forgetting what they and her father name. What he be throwing? What she still do it for the Woodrow Stanley? They do it the Thursday of the month the black his leadership forum. If I'm not Jasmine, if I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. Blame it on me not getting it together right now. I'm rushing, but I wouldn't mind her Winters and some other people. You know what I'm saying? That because them the people to me that really know the politics. You know what I'm saying? I'm just me. You know what I'm saying?
it
I
don't
think
take much.
no, yeah, for sure. But I think her Winters and there's a couple more people behind the scenes that I believe. I hate that Tanya probably gonna run for something because I would throw her up in there as far as putting some stuff together. Believe me, but I think far as Winters, Jasmine, and and some other people that I believe could put a forum together for 810 to do it, and it could work. I believe. I mean, moderating, and we could find somebody to be a moderator. You know what I'm saying? We can. That's why I would get with Jasmine and Winters, where we can get different people because I really do want to see the residents get to see these candidates where they can ask them these questions, and it's not where it's going to be like I said the seventh ward when they did their meet and greet. You couldn't ask no questions. No, I feel like the residents in that ward should be asking these people who you gonna want to vote for you. You know,
Well, I mean, I see Philip saying I don't get with debates, but to each his or her own. Oh, wait, let me read this hard. I don't get with debates, but to each his, her, or its own. I want to see paper and real backup. Yes, and the point of it is to you can catch a lot on the fly, right? Like the thing about a debate is a traditionally a candidate agrees to come to the space with the understanding that you are getting ready to be asked a series of questions that are going to help residents navigate what your leadership could potentially look like. The rest of it is on you as a candidate. If you care enough to not have somebody that is willing to sell you down the river that they are polluting, then you will do your due diligence to check and see what the receipts say. Or that's why you're here on A10 News Media Group, and that's why we're asking you for $5 for this Good Friday so that we can continue doing the work for you or with you. Rather, it's not for you, it's with you. But that's my little 2 cents on that, Philip. We could say that debating or hearing candidates ain't gonna get you nowhere, but I mean, saying nothing ain't gonna get you nowhere either. So we just trying something new, suggesting something new for Flint. That you give the people an opportunity to see it live, in color, and in person, and let them talk to each other, and you make the decisions from there.
but this what we be having right here. We going on, Yogi. I ain't rushing you, but because I want to
Word,
get this
word.
out before we should. A debate would be nice if all the candidates show up. However, Neely will probably try to block it from happening publicly. He will.
Mm,
There ain't no probably, beloved. He will because his wife not gonna show up. She not gonna show up, and that's what is so wrong. They don't make them required to show up.
yeah, that's
Uh,
wild.
Let me see what Denise Cousins said. She said, and I'm only mentioning it, putting it up here. She said, "Did Dewan Robinson hold another position other than what BLM sees? He's running for council too. Well, you finna get a lot of people that's running right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you got look JWC. If I'm not mistaken, I don't. That's why I'm saying allegedly, she's not running again. Allegedly, Tanya's not running for that sixth ward seat no more. Man, and Dennis ain't running, and and allegedly, Jonathan not running. You know what I'm saying? So man, it's finna be so many. It's finna be new people running. It's finna, this thing is finna be. It's finna be crazy, like to see these new people coming in. Cause you looking at JWC not finna be there no more. Tanya not finna be in that sixth ward seat no more. Man, that's finna feel strange.
Yeah, I was looking at what Winter said. She said, "Hell, we got a whole Democratic Black Caucus in the NAACP. If nobody else, those two should be fighting for debates. Royce Stevens is over there, Young Democrat Black Caucus, and we are going to leave. We're going to leave. Wait, and we are going to leave out that he got ARPA money. Yeah, I can read. Hmm. Sometimes you got to do it yourself."
No, but see, and that's what and Winters and I know this wasn't meant for us, but this was Marcia Tarver saying it. I like what she's saying. She said 810 News Media Group will make sure all receipts are on hand for the debate, real time fact checking. Facts, and we wouldn't be biased. What's up, Omar Thorpe? Thank you for tapping in, good brother. We wouldn't be biased because, like I say, I would love see with me. I would bring all sides in on it. I wouldn't like you don't think I would have Miss Gladys there? You don't think I would you know what I'm saying? I'm not caught up. Listen, you gonna need all hands on deck for this upcoming election.
Mm-hmm.
You need everybody in. You want to vet everybody that you're gonna have. Look what we done been through. All you gotta do is look what you it seemed like this council to me. I'm not saying all the mayor's block. This has been one of the most dysfunct. They have made this council so dysfunctional. And I'm not saying, and far as disgracing it, you can't tell me this council when even listen, this council was so bad, it brought other people into it, as far as the clerk office, showing how diabolical they are. You see what I'm saying? The filth from what the Funky Five did up there, it didn't got so funky that it even brought Davina up in there to what she done.
Wait, a Davina C is appointed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering if she got about it too. If she had to run for her seat, that'd have been great.
No, she got appointed, but just imagine, Yogi, that your council was so dysfunctional, so bad that you didn't got them caught up. Like, everybody was, it was like, what do you call folklore about how bad the clerk office was. It wasn't until these got up in here from the first ward till they got up in here to really show. Like, let's be honest, residency been going on, but these got up in here and made it so bad that Davina even job is under question right now. Now tell me, how bad can you be where you got the clerk office, and we all know the clerk office is stinking like never before, but this
Yeah.
bad that
Y'all gotta be ready to do some vetting. I need to see. I need to know how y'all even know when it came to this kind of see. Like I gotta tap in more. I admit, because now this Scooby Doo mystery is worth trying to solve. Because this is something for the books. I'm trying to tell you.
that's what I'm saying. I, I, fact, like when Maria Carter's little cuz said, she said, I'm waiting on shit to come out about the damn city attorney. I smell BS, but you had a city attorney to say coming to council was optional. To
See,
your elected seat is optional. If you don't want to come, you ain't gotta come.
ain't no way. Highway robbery. It would never happen here. The people alone will hold it accountable. We wouldn't need a Davina because the
That's what
people would go get them.
and that's what I'm saying. It's so wicked that I'm just saying, Yogi, just think about it. It ain't got so look, the council, man, don't get it twisted. When Arthur came, like, look, they gave Tanya and gave Davina so much. Most people would been and went to jail for the information Tanya and gave out. She didn't gave out so much information that it didn't even brought the Secretary of State in on it. Well, you looking at the governor, people like, hold on. Nah, this is not the mayor. He getting help, but this just can't be this. You looking at even the judges. Well, people like the whole system from they arrogance got the whole system where everybody don't trust nothing no more. Make that make sense.
The only time I've ever heard of something this egregious, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Historically, was when they were trying to do a land grab. I think I had mentioned this before. These have a couple of boxes checked off in that land grab category, where
Yeah.
they just really trying to clear it out. And when you had conversations, it's my belief that when you had conversations in hidden spaces, that the way that things are rolling out in Flint, it just seems like they just try to get as much of the money as they can before they get moved out of there. In layman's terms, it feels like they know what's coming down the pipeline for Flint and not letting everybody else know. They just trying to get their money up so they can get the people that's closest to them up and out and leave everybody else to deal with it. And if it's the difference between you being on the ass end of that kind of action, and if it means that you get to listen to people lie to you and use your listening ears and catch them lies in real time, then maybe the debate, if it hadn't been done before, what's the harm in being in trying it now? What would you lose out on when everything else is already kind of blowing up?
And before we and before we get out of here, let's hit with this. And guess who else here? ICE. Are they
Mm,
protest? I guess it's tomorrow or something. I will be going to the farmers market. I'm gonna get down there. But you got ICE here now. Like,
wait,
where they
Ice
been?
Will Flint?
That's what. And I ain't talking about ICE on the streets that you can slide into something. I'm
Oh
talking about
man,
ICE individuals. Now add that on to some other stuff. Like I was saying earlier, man. Well maybe like a wise man once said is being repeated again. Go look at how just I can just imagine people in the fourth ward how they feeling.
Mm.
A Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? Can you imagine to be like be worrying about if people finna be jumping out on you?
No, I can't even imagine. And even when I seen it, when me and Anna saw it before, right before our eyes, it was the most traumatizing thing. We weren't even the ones being caught up. It's not. It's not good for nobody. Not for the person that's experiencing. Not for the people in the community that's witnessing it. It is something. I'm hoping. I on this end of the map from the 202. I'm praying that is not true. That y'all got ice running through y'all city because that's not something that y'all need, especially with y'all dealing with the water crisis and all this diabolical five going on. But I also see what Denise said in the chat before we roll up out of here, because I got to check in the class. And I know my professor is like, where is she?
For sure.
Yeah, but Denise said the master plan of Flint has been in work since the 1960s. They don't go too far from the plan, especially when they got people that are down for implementing it.
Facts.
Maria Carter said she'd be willing to help and assist in hosting the forum for candidates. We need that. See, Mick, you already got your team
No,
building up for
no,
18.
that's fam. That's what I'm gonna do. Like I say, I'm gonna have to sit. Matter of fact, cuz we gonna probably bump into you tomorrow. We most definitely gonna bump into you tomorrow. I'm gonna sit down. Like I said, I gotta get with Winters because if she did it for when she was Rich Jones, I mean 21 campaign manager, and she held a forum, we're gonna try to put something together. Like I say, I do want to sit down with certain people. Like I say, I'm a cuz we're gonna work on some people. We're gonna work on some people. You got any last words you want to say, Yogi G? And I want to thank you, Yogi G, for stepping in. I know you're supposed to come in the morning, but you weren't able to step in. And shout out for Trevor for stepping in for you. But shout out to Yogi G for stepping in for Winters. You heard on the nightly nip.
Oh man, listen, I just appreciate the opportunity to come on here and kick it with the chat and you, Otis, you know what I mean, and express myself a little bit because they don't be trying to let a girl talk out here in these streets. I need DC streets. I don't got enough money to be out here like that. But that being said, y'all don't forget it's $5 Friday, man. Y'all can go ahead and pay your little $5 instead of paying McNasty, Subway, or whatever your vice is, and make sure to get over here to 810 News Media Group so they can give you what you need. You heard the commitment here today. Y'all hold Otis to it. He said he's gonna work on brainstorming, getting that forum going because we know that Flint needed. And for us who are in the chat that are just kind of watching, this ain't entertainment. This is real life. People out here being hurt and harmed. And so if you are in this chat and you don't believe belong to Flint, a couple of things you can do. You can make sure one, you hit that like button. Two, make sure you subscribe and make sure you share it and get other people tapping into what's happening in Flint. Help Flint tell their story so they don't gotta go through these and start holding these people accountable. Y'all be safe. Happy Martin Luther King birthday for those who celebrate it. We can still say it because they ain't totally take it off the calendar. So y'all enjoy this 3-day weekend. And I look forward to seeing y'all on Sunday for Just a Thought. And that's all I got, Nick.
And that's it at 6 o'clock. See y'all, family. Y'all have a safe weekend, and we'll see you Sunday night, 6 o'clock,
Peace.
right?
Maybe things be happening, man. We live in DC, so six
We're gonna
o'clock,
be
maybe 7 latest.
gonna be on. We're gonna be on. And shout out to ML King and happy heavenly birthday. You heard?
He would have been 97 years old.
For sure.
Yeah, word. Peace, people.
Peace, family. Queen Anifa, good evening.